That's the My Radio Show hotline. This man has made 4 Pro Bowls since being drafted by the Miami Dolphins in 2011. Before that, he won a national championship with the University of Florida in 2009. Ladies and gentlemen, Los Angeles Chargers center and pride of Lakeland High School, Mike Pouncey. Hey, Mike.
Thank you guys for having me.
Thanks so much for being on the show. By the way, congratulations on your new extension. The Chargers are going to have you under contract through the 2020 season. Did you get that Jared Goff money?
In my eyes, I did. I found the place that I'm happy at this point in my career. And it wasn't about being the top dollar or making the top dollar. It was about being somewhere where my family's happy, somewhere where you got a chance to win. And that, to me, felt here with the Chargers. And that's why I wanted to get a deal done and just not have to worry about it going into the season,
Well, the Chargers opened the 2019 season at home in Carson against the Indianapolis Colts. This will be a different Colts team without recently retired quarterback Andrew Luck. So how do you prepare?
This team's going to give us their best shot. This is a team that's prepared with Jacoby as their quarterback throughout the offseason, throughout all of training camp. And so this is a team that's going to be, obviously, that's going to play with a chip on their shoulder because, they feel like, pretty much everybody's given up on them because they lost their starting quarterback. But, this team's really good on defense. They fly around. They swarm the ball. On offense, they have a lot of playmakers. And so we got to go out there. We got to play our best game. And if we do that, then we should put ourselves in a situation where we can win this football game.
Well, led by you and the rest of the Chargers offensive line, you guys had a physical ground game last season, but you're going to be missing your standout running back, Melvin Gordon. He's holding out for a new deal. How different is the offense without Gordon?
Melvin Gordon is a special football player. Don't get me wrong. But, our offense, we've prepared for this moment throughout training camp for him not to be here. And I just feel like our other backs are ready to step up and make a name for themselves and help us, have the same production that we had last year. Now, obviously, we love to have Mel Batby just because the type of player he is. He's a big difference maker on the football field. But, we got to get prepared for this game. NFL and doesn't wait on anybody. And you could be, Tom Brady or Melvin Gordon. It doesn't matter. They're still going to play games on Sunday. And so we're preparing for us to go out there and have, the same rushing attack that we had last year. We're going to have most of the same plays that we ran. We just got to go out there and execute them.
Chargers center Mike Pouncey on My Radio Show with Rick Garcia. Mike, did you play much this preseason?
I didn't play any during the preseason games, but we scrimmaged against 2 teams, being the Rams and the Saints. And I just feel like those reps that we got with those guys were, better than the game reps in preseason. Reason being because in practice, if it's run period, this team's running the ball, so they're playing the run. So you get better at that aspect of it. We got more reps in the practice scrimmage than we would in the actual preseason game, being that we probably got about 40, 50 reps on a daily basis against these different teams. And in the preseason game, you only play about 10 reps. And so in my eyes, I just feel like the preseason is just so overrated because I just feel like you can get those, better reps when you bring in another team and scrimmage against those guys.
All right, let's go back in time. You played high school ball for the Lakeland High Dreadnoughts. What the heck is a dreadnought?
It's a battleship.
It's a battleship, okay.
It's a warship, yep.
All right, so you won a high school national championship at Lakeland. You won a national championship at Florida. What's missing from your illustrious career?
I guess it'd be the only thing that's missing is Super Bowl. I've always felt like I've been a part of some really good football teams at every level. And at this level that I'm at now, I just feel like we have one of those teams that has a chance. And we go out there and we do what we're supposed to do, execute on in each and every game plan that we put in. And, we kind of avoid some injuries here during the season. Then I think we'll have a chance at the end of the year to be able to play for something special.
Your twin brother is the starting center for the Pittsburgh Steelers. How did your parents wind up with 2 NFL centers?
Well, it takes a little bit of luck along the way, but me and my brother worked as hard as we could to get here. And, when we got here, we wanted to stay here. And so it's always been a testament to our work ethic. But for me, it's always been easy because I've always had my brother to push me. We played the same position our whole careers in the NFL. And, we set out a lot of different goals for ourselves, and we've accomplished them, a lot of them together. And so it's been an awesome ride. There's more to come. But, when you have a twin brother and you guys play the same position, it makes things a lot easier. And
your brother's Marquise.
Yep.
He has Ben Roethlisberger as his starting quarterback. You have Phillip Rivers behind you. The Pouncey brothers hit the jackpot when it comes to NFL quarterbacks. You guys ever tease each other over whose quarterback is better?
We give each other a hard time no matter what. Both of our teams are in the AFC, and we play against each other again this year, so that'll be a big time game for our family. But we're just blessed. My brother was fortunate enough to get drafted to the Pittsburgh Steelers, and be able to play with Big Ben his whole career. And for me, when I became a free agent, it was something that I wanted to do, is play with one of those guys that considered a Hall of Fame guy. I thank Phillips that, and it's been an awesome experience to be able to come here and see what's made him so good as a football player all these years, his preparation, how he is as a leader and a football player. It's been awesome to be a part of.
You guys ever compare whose quarterback gives his O-line the best gifts?
I tell you what, Phillip Rivers did an awesome job last year getting us gifts. He got us all side by side, starting guys up front, and that outdoes any gift that Big Ben ever got those.
What did he get you? What did he get you, Mike?
Side by sides like the Rangers.
Oh my goodness! Holy cow!
4-seaters, yeah, big time. He spent a bunch of money on it,
and
we were very excited for it. It feels awesome.
Charger Center Mike Pouncey on my radio show. The quarterback and center are the brains of the team in a lot of ways, Mike, and you have to make calls at the line of scrimmage. Your quarterback also is screaming out some verbiage before the ball is snapped. What are you saying as a center? What are you barking out to guys?
So what I do is I go up there and I help point out the mic. So when we get to the line of scrimmage, I want everybody to know who the mic is. Now I thought the field had changed the mic point based on coverages and different defense that we go, but I want to go up there and give a guys kind of just a generalization of who we might be working to, so that guys can start processing their brains now. But Phil's going to come up there most of the time, and he's going to change who the mic point is, or just based off the coverages and stuff. And so it's awesome to have a guy like him, be as smart as he is and just know what's going on, because he always puts you in the best situation. So he knows when blitzes are coming, so we're setting protection towards the blitz, and it's just, it's an awesome experience.
Who's the best defensive lineman you faced?
And Dominican Sue.
Really? Oh my goodness!
He's a guy that every single play, you're going to get his best. And I was same kind of testament to him. Is I would always wonder what made him such a good football player, and then he signed with the Dolphins, and I seen why. It's work ethic. Every single day, he's first one in, last one to leave, and he takes care of his body like no other. And it was nice to play with a guy like him too, because you learn so much from these guys, and you try to learn from some of the best players and see their routines and trying to get in some of the habits that they have. And so I just watched the way he worked, and it was awesome. Just kind of took some things from him, and it's worked for me this whole time. We
touched on Andrew Luck's retirement. A buddy of mine played over a decade at nose tackle in the NFL, and when I called him on Mondays, he could hardly lift the phone. How sore are you on Mondays during the season?
I'm just normal sore, I guess, what everybody else feels, being in the game. But for me, I'm a guy I love to take care of my body. I'm going to do treatment on my body every single day, whether it's massage, chiropractor, acupuncture, those kind of things, just get ahead of the curve, so you don't kind of get too sore to where it's like your buddy that can't barely lift his coffee up in the morning.
Yeah, and that does happen for some guys. But listen, we appreciate you taking time out of your busy schedule. We want to wish you good luck on Sunday against the Colts. Ladies and gentlemen, Los Angeles Chargers Pro Bowl center Mike Pouncey on my radio show. Thanks. We appreciate it, Mike.
Thank you, guys. Appreciate it.